Hi guys, welcome to another commentary. So a lot of people ask me, uh, you know, how to improve at LMS. A lot of you guys, and ultimately, right, the purpose of LMS, well, the intention behind LMS at its simplest level, so you need to kill your opponent before they kill you. Now that might seem obvious, but that means that the way you get better at LMS is by adopting strategies and techniques, as well as obviously experience to do that. So, what sort of things can you do to improve LMS? Well, obviously, experience is one, and being able to read patterns from experience is vastly helpful. You don't want to die, you don't want to get KO'd, so you want to try and avoid being in KO'able position. And one thing that I don't see many people do is use Blood Barrage. It takes away from your opponent's health, whilst increasing yours. And ultimately, if you're trying to kill him before he kills you, it's a double whammy. It's a double-edged sword. Not only is he losing his HP, but you're gaining HP, so you don't have to use your supplies. Now, I wouldn't recommend, sorry, blood barraging instead of ice barraging. But when they're frozen and you're going for a barrage, why not? I would love to be able to, do that as well, but I'm reading this guy's prayers and he is literally just praying mage now. So obviously he's spooked. That is actually one thing as well. When you do start blood barraging, people do get spooked because obviously they realize, fuck, this guy is stealing my HP. He's not just, uh, you know, taking my HP. He's not damaging me, but he's also taking my HP. So, occasionally you will find someone that just prioritizes praying mage. And when they do, you can just go into tank mode with the range melee combo. Another thing you can do obviously is stuff that I talked about in the past, like hugging and just trying to gain momentum. One great thing about blood barraging is it allows you to maintain momentum. You lose momentum when you have to eat and you're on the defensive and you can't be being offensive like this guy should be doing. He should be eating. He's going to get KO'd if he doesn't. Good fight. Um, and blood barraging can help that. Let's say you're on 55 HP. You know the guy's got an Elder Maul or something that he likes using, but you're on the offensive. You don't want to eat and give him an opportunity to start whacking you. Then blood barraging can potentially put you over that limit so that you can't get one hit. And obviously it doesn't mean that you're safe from RNG, but it just means that you're not going to get one hit, which ultimately is kind of the way that I play. I know that obviously they can have a number of hits. The other thing is keeping your opponent frozen, right? So this guy can only do 2 attack styles to me, where I can do 3 to him. So I can just run in whenever I want with that DDS, and it's not something that he can do. I'm getting to a point where even though he's bolting me through prayer, I'm going to have to eat for that very reason. Look, I'm running away as well, so I'm minimizing the type of damage that he can give to me. And like realistically, this guy's not going to mage me, is he? He's been bolting me pretty much the whole fight. So by running away when he's unfrozen, it basically just means that I know I don't have to worry about my prayers. I know he's just going to be ranging me. So as you can see, I'm on 80 HP. So really, I don't really need to be blood barraging, but it's just gonna get my HP up. Fucking hell. But yeah, it's just gonna get my HP up, and I guess if I wasn't blood barraging there, I might have died to that Rambo spec. So yeah, consider it. Consider it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, this guy looks pretty interested. So, as I said, another thing that you can do is hug your opponent to kind of force them into or encourage them into freezing you while you're praying mage, and basically they won't be doing any damage. Or they have to, bolt you through prayer, whatever. So look, I'm encouraging this guy now to mage me. He successfully did, so fair enough, but they won't always get that, and it basically just makes it unpleasant for them to fight you. He's praying mage quite a lot, so I'm actually going to bolt him there. Going to bolt him again. I'm going to bolt him one more time and just see what he does. No, I'm not. Okay, I actually need to eat here. I'm going to run around here just to delay his hits while he has to run round a corner. Oh, I actually caught him there. Okay, brilliant. Right, what surroundings can I use? This is a bad angle because it's a little bit far away, so I'm actually going to use this one. He caught me anyway. guy's pretty good with his prayers, so what he does is literally switch it last second. But he doesn't always switch it last second, so let's see if he switches again. No. I'm going to run at him, and then I'm actually just going to bolt him. Is he going to switch? No. Okay, let's throw a DDS in there. That was an okay DDS, so he's probably going to pray melee, and he did. Let's get him frozen. We're in control of the fight again. Going to throw in a blood barrage, although I probably should have melee'd there and benefit from the fact that he was in his robes. That was a huge bolt there. This is a perfect opportunity for me to be blood barraging if I wasn't just kind of AFK in the head right now. Okay, it didn't pay off, but that's fine. We have to eat there. Let's just run away, as I was saying, whilst we're eating. Keep him in our... Some people will like fully run away from you, especially if you're winning. So you need to bear that in mind. Missed the berserkering there, but it didn't matter too much. Okay. I really don't want to be eating here. So I use a blood barrage. Not that it matters now, he's out. We could just bolt him down now, to be honest. Any one of these bolts could kill him. Let's not get bolted. He can't hit 36 with mage, but he can with range. My god. Okay, he's dead. Good fight. Right, let's pick the mage's book up. If you can handle the switches, then it's beneficial. Once again, the whole concept of LMS is you kill your opponent before he kills you. So if you've got better attack bonuses, or you've got opportunity to use better attack bonuses, you don't have to use it for every barrage. But let's say you're up, or you're hugging someone around the corner and they're trying to mage you. Mage book has got good mage defense bonus, and it's going to help you to catch those freezes and, you know, put you in that position where you're going to be splashing less. So in my opinion, it's worth picking up. But it's all about knowing how to use it, and that's part of LMS. You know, you have to kind of teach yourself how to use these things. It's not going to come immediately, so don't be afraid to pick things up and kind of experiment. But yeah, if you mage book is great for being offensive or for situations where you know that someone is going to mage you. Let's just quickly have a look at the mage defense. So it's 100 with the mage's book, 87 with the blessed spirit shield, as well as obviously the attack. Is that an ACB on the floor? It is. Let's take that. Perfect. And now we have a spec weapon as well. A spec bar to switch to our DDS from, meaning that we can do it without delay as long as we're good enough to do it without delay. Okay, there's actually free shit on the floor. So we may as well take advantage of this. What I like to do with to encourage myself to melee, I put my Aegis here, and then anything that accompanies it for strength bonus. But at the same time, as you can see, I can make a triangle here if I do want to whip. But I try and encourage myself to use my spec straight away, because as I said, momentum is absolutely key. So it's all about maintaining momentum. I may even take my helmet off for the first freeze, but you know, there are negatives to that as well. So it makes me more vulnerable to a bolt. And it's minor. It's a +2 mage, -2 mage bonus, the Thorax helmet. So it is actually minor in comparison to what my actual mage bonus would be, which is 116. Oh, there's only actually 3 people left. So one reason that I don't use these Elder Mauls and Ballistas, obviously I do use it like if I want to have fun and stuff, but I wouldn't recommend it if you're trying to grind out, you know, your first win or whatever, is because even though they hit hard, they hit slower. And if you think about RNG, right, you're going to get a random number. You're much more likely to get a consistent outcome if you have a wider sample of numbers. So let's say you hit 100 times, right? You're going to hit zeros, but you're more likely to hit, like, you know, on average, or closer to the average amount of damage that you should be doing in a fight. Whereas if you have, you know, 60 hits, you're much more likely to not have that. That guy is just absolutely clown me. Oh my god. Let's get our defense on. This guy is hitting like a fucking monster. Okay. Right, let's see what we can do now. This is going to be an uphill battle. So as I said, I need the momentum, so I'm going to have to get my specs off. I'm going to actually... Good fight. I switched to my Mystics to make him think that I was going to Mage. And it was effective that time because he didn't pray melee. And I managed to get him within KOable HP. So really should have eaten there because I was on he was on below 70 HP. And at that point, you